fucking mouth. You then went as far as to say you should all go to Love Honey and go get yourself some DIDLOs and some toys and go pleasure yourself. And then when more people were outraged, you said, you know what, all you, talking to all the survivors that were outraged, do you know what all you, aka survivors, problems are? Your partners are lacking in the bedroom department. You should go and pleasure yourself on me. Didn't you, Scouse?
Yeah.
Now you tell me that you didn't know what you were doing.
I don't know how to.
You know, this isn't one throwaway comment that you made, Scouse. This is multiple things that you said. You knew exactly what you were doing. And by the fact that you said multiple times, your traumas aren't my responsibility, shows that you knew exactly what you were doing. You knew you were going to get people triggering. So to sit here today and say that I'm allowing people to speak, but you won't allow people in the boxes, all these negative comments. But that's the only comments you're reading out, Scouse. The comments that are making you out to be the victim. And as for Sophie Bailey coming in here and commenting saying, I don't think it's that bad, we couldn't give a fuck what you've got to think, Sophie, considering that's coming from a woman whose morals lie with mocking disabled children. So excuse me, that us survivors don't care what you deem okay and what isn't. So you can pipe down. Well, I'm going to let Manda speak.
Right. Thank God I'm not a survivor. Because believe I wouldn't leave this on the app. So thank God I'm not a survivor. But let me tell you something. Kylie is one of my very, very close friends. And I know how you affected her last night.
I'm sorry.
It doesn't cut it, and neither do all these tears. You're supposed to be savage. So come on, let's see how savage you are now, because let me tell you now, I will stand for Kylie, and I will not let this go. Best believe I will not let this go. If I
What do you want from me?
I want you to just up and fuck off, because you've got no coming back from this. Absolutely no coming back from this. What you said about the cancer and everything, that was one thing. I lost my dad to cancer. So that was one thing. But what you said to Kylie, there's no coming back from. And best believe that I will be her voice. And if I have to be her voice every single day until we don't have to look at your face no more on this app, then that's what I'm going to do. You try to be this, I'm savage. You're not strong enough to be like that. To be like that and to come out with the shit you've been coming out with, then you've got to be strong enough to own it. And you're obviously not. I promise you, for Kylie, I will not let this go.
Okay.
And I will speak about it every single day until she doesn't have to see your face on this app anymore.
Okay.
Can you even imagine what you did to that girl last night?
Yeah.
How you made her feel? Because let me tell you something now, like I said, I'm not a survivor, and that fucking broke me last night when I spoke to Liza.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I really, really am.
I don't know what possesses anybody, let alone, and I am going to say it, to come out of your mouth.
Please don't bring the children into it.
I'm not bringing.
Please, I'm begging you to.
I'm not bringing your children into it. I'm calling you a mother. As a mother, I don't know how those words could come out of your mouth.
I'm sorry, I don't.
No, just answer me this.
Wait, sorry, Amanda, I'm going to have to dip out the box. The fact that you've got your gifts on through this is shocking to me, and I don't like the fact people are gifting me, so I'm dipping out the box.
One second. Can people just let me speak for 1 second? Now, as a survivor myself and somebody who is in recovery, them kind of comments can absolutely trigger the hell back to them. For someone who's been in and out of mental hospitals for what other people have done to me, and you've sat there and you've said stuff like that, that is something else. And I am not the one to come in boxes and shout at people. I am not like that. I like to have fun. I like to have banter on it.
Why have you dinked it from the box?
To be dropping people who were trying to have their voice heard. That's
I know,
disgraceful.
man, but it's out of order. They shouldn't be doing that. People have a right to have an opinion. That's why I'm
Because
here.
that girl has just been silenced again.
I'm
And that
sorry.
is out of order, so you need to have a word with your mods.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Well, for the stars, I mean, I've been gifted while I'm in here, and I didn't even know you had your gifts on. So thank you very much to everyone who's gifted me. But when I go live, I'm going to get Kylie in the box. And whatever I've been gifted in here, I'm going to gift to Kylie. Because that is nothing at all to what she deserves after what she had to listen to last night.
That someone on the app who spreads about positivity and mental health, you've come on and said that, and I'm very disappointed.
See, look, people again are going in about my kids. I can't leave my kids out of it, please.
You repeating it can be triggering as well. I do get that, and as a victim, I do understand that. But at the same time, people...
Can I just say something? I swear, stop bringing my kids into it. Because I swear to God, you won't like the response. My kids are innocent. They don't see this. They don't hear me because they are not anywhere in the vicinity when I am going live because they are out of the house. So leave my children out of it, please.
You just need to reflect on it. Just reflect and have a think and like...
I've not slept all night. How much reflecting people want me to do? I've been sat up all night reflecting, not sleeping.
You should... I know, I get that. I do get you upset about it. But you've not just said one thing. You've come on live and targeted an innocent girl and said whatever.
I've said sorry. I don't know what else I'm supposed to do.
There's nothing you can do. There's literally nothing you can do. Like, literally at all, because you've come on and said multiple things. If it was one thing, it'd be understandable. You say, like, people say things without thinking, which is correct. But at the same time, you've not just said one thing, you've said multiple and then promoted a tie after that.
I know.
And it's wrong. And people are saying that not to target your children because people know your children are innocent. They're saying that for you to imagine.
There's been people in the comments who have been bringing my children up though.
Yeah, but that's for you to see in your head that imagine you're saying this to these people who had that happen to them as a child. Imagine that was your children and that being said to your children when your children are victims. You know what I mean?
I'm a victim myself.
Yeah, I get that, and I'm really sorry that happened to you, but at the same time, as a victim yourself, you should know how hurtful that is. And you're saying you do, which is understandable, but you've said multiple things, and it's damaging and it's hurtful, and as a victim yourself, you should know when things like that get said to you, and you get silenced, or you have, you know, horrible things said, you know how hateful and hurtful that is and damaging. Like that girl came in and said before, she's been in many bad situations with her mental health because of what happened to her.
I know.
And it is horrible and it is upsetting, but like, is she called Amanda?
Amanda.
Well, like she said, oh, she's done this, she's done that, but these big creators have done the same. We're not talking about the big creators. We are not talking about them. We're talking about what Scouse has done, and we're trying to right her wrongs, and she's trying to apologise. She's done wrong, and it's unforgivable. How dare you come on here and deflect of what she's done. She knows she's done wrong. She's apologising.
Can I just interrupt some? I know you keep saying she's apologising, but to be honest with you, Scouse, when I first came across you, we had a bit of a falling out, and then do you know what? I apologised to you, but do you know what? I'm actually wondering why the fuck I did apologise to you, because you're basically just showing everything that I went at you for. You used to support people regarding Angie and things, but the stuff that comes out of your mouth, and the fact that you're saying you don't know what you were saying and all this, you had intent with what you said to Mazza, and you should know bloody damn better. You are absolutely disgusting. I don't know who the hell you think you are these days, but honest to God, you are disgusting. You should feel very ashamed of yourself. And these tears, I'm not falling for them. All I'm hearing with them tears is you actually crying for yourself. That's all it is. It's tears for yourself. It's pity for yourself, not remorse for what you've said to anybody or who you've affected. And you have all these things about is your fucking self. You should be ashamed. And I hope everybody sees what a vile person you are. You honestly, like everyone's saying, you need to get off the app. You need to take some time out. You need to go reflect.
Okay.
You're absolutely disgusting. And you honestly, I'm ashamed of you. Absolutely ashamed of you.
Sorry,
And all the times that I've defended you against other people, all them times, do you know what? I apologise to everybody I went at defending you because they were all right. Just like I learnt with Ange, I've learnt with you. Thanks for having me up. Thanks for letting me have my say.
Thank you, Nilly. That's well said. Can I just say something? These people coming on here and saying these things and then reflecting of how they feel, and you just saying, okay, you're not taking it in. You just
I
say,
am
okay.
taking it in. What do you want me to respond to that? I've got no response for it.
Say thank you for your criticism, or even say, I understand, thank you for that.
I understand and I respect. Honest to God, I do. I don't know what else I'm supposed to do.
The dust is in the air.
I'm allowing people to come in the box and have a go at me.
Can I speak for a second, please, Scout? I'm not a creator. I was never in the box in my life. And I'm following Jen. I'm just going to let you know I'm actually physically sick. I've got sick. I'm a survivor. And I've actually got sick.
Thank you,
And I
Johnson.
watched the video back.
I'm sorry.
I've watched the video back, and also someone else spoke about being in recovery. I'm in recovery. I'm very triggered. I'm having to ring my sponsor. I know you're saying, and don't cut me off. I know you're saying you don't want to be like Evil Queen. I think you're trying to portray this character on the internet that doesn't give two fucks about anybody. And that is really, really coming across. I didn't think I would be in risen. I'm not a creator. I've never went live. It's my first time in a box. But I'm physically shaken and I've got sick. I don't think an apology. You're apologising and then you're screaming and shouting at everybody else, for having their say.
I'll put
folks,
myself
I'm
on
absolutely
mute.
shaking.
I'll
I just want to say, for the person